Sunrise debunks the globe model. Can you tell where the sun is about to appear on the horizon? Yes, you can. It's where the glow is. The sun is still far off at this point and not visible on the horizon due to perspective. It's beyond the vanishing point. However, because its light is so bright, you're able to see the light being emitted from it. As the sun approaches, it becomes visible. At this point, you can see it beginning to appear. Do you see the horizontal cloud formation on the horizon? You notice how one end of it is more brightly lit than the other? If the sun was 800,000 miles in diameter and 93 million miles away, that cloud formation would be uniformly illuminated. But that is not what you see. It is the clouds in close proximity to the sun that are more brightly lit. Science claims that it's the Earth's rotation that causes day and night. If this were true, the entire horizon from north to south would be uniformly illuminated as the Earth turned towards the sun. But that is not what you see. You see a localized glow on the horizon as the sun approaches. The sun is small and close, just as it appears. Does this really look like it's 93 million miles away to you? No, it doesn't, because it's not. Thanks for watching.
Hi guys, Flat Earth Johnny here. If you're still watching the video at this point, I'd like to say thank you. I hope you enjoyed it and found it to be informative. This is just a little bit of history. Some of you have seen my other videos and know a little bit about who I am. Some of you may be new. This is just going to be a little history about me. A while back I was thinking of changing my name to Johnny Sunrise, just because I enjoy sunrises so much and love to watch them and photograph sunrises. And this is just a little bit of an explanation of why I enjoy the sunrise so much. In my first video, an average guy's perspective, I mentioned the fact that I work in a factory in the Midwest. I still work there. I have worked there 32 and a half years. The first 5 years that I worked there, I was on the night shift, and my hours were 5:30 in the evening until 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was usually home. I'd watch TV for a little bit, and I was in bed around 5 a.m. Monday through Friday anyway. So I slept through a lot of sunrises back then. Even on the weekend, it was too big of a schedule change to be awake at sunrise. So I didn't get to see the sunrise really at all the first 5 years that I worked in this factory. After that, after 5 years, I was able to hold a position on the day shift. That shift was 6:30 in the morning until 5 in the evening. And with this shift, at least I was able to, get a glimpse of the sunrise as I was on my way into work in the morning. I didn't have time to stop and look or watch and take photographs, but at least I got to see it. The problem with this shift, though, in the winter time, with the shortened hours of daylight, it would be dark in the morning when I went to work, and then in the evening it would be dark when I got off work. And I could go an entire week, Monday through Friday, without even seeing the light of day. And then in the winter you get a lot of gloomy, cloudy days, and then on the weekend sometimes I wouldn't even get to actually see the sun. I could see sunlight, daylight, but I could go weeks at a time without actually seeing the sun in the sky. And that was I I was on that shift and that job for 15 years, and that kind of sucked. Then I got a job that actually took me outside of the building where I worked. It was still tied to the production line, but I drove vehicles out of the building and across a rough road track where I listened for squeak and rattle concerns, and it was amazing. It was the first time in 20 years I actually enjoyed my job. I wasn't inside on the assembly line, working under artificial light all day long. But it was tied to production. So once I got finished driving the unit across the track, I had to hurry back to the building to get another unit. But on this job, I was able to spend more time outside than inside, and I had a few seconds where I could stop and take a picture of the horizon, off in the distance. There was a lot of trees around, so I couldn't actually watch the sun coming up. But it was nice being outside, and that was, I was really enjoying the sun, and I was enjoying the rain and the snow. It was all, year round. I was outside driving these cars across this track, so I enjoyed that. And then about 5 years of doing that job, I was offered a position in doing quality audits, and on this job was even better. It was not tied to production. It's more piecework. I had a specified number of units that I had to audit per day, and there wasn't really any time constraints. This job, part of this job was a 25-mile drive out, obviously off of the property of the factory where I'm working. So I get to go out and take a 25-mile drive. It's the same thing, checking, testing function, and listening for unusual noises. But there's a spot on my route where I could pull over and get out of my car and actually just watch the sunrise every day, or at least Monday through Friday if I wanted to. It was easy to do. I could just stop and get out and watch and take pictures. So I've taken thousands of sunrise pictures, and to me it's obvious that the sun is small and close, and it illuminates locally. The photos prove it. The scientific explanation for day and night just doesn't work. So anyway, I guess, I just wanted to say, I just urge you to find a spot somewhere where you have a clear view of the eastern horizon, and just get up early sometime and just go watch the sunrise. On the weekends, even though I don't have to be awake, a lot of times I get up at this time of year. It's 5 in the morning when the sun comes up a little before 6, but I'll get up just to go watch the sunrise. Or when I'm on vacation, you would think, sleep in, relax. But I get up when we're on vacation, especially if we're like in Florida or something on the Gulf Coast. It's just beautiful, and I can't sleep through a sunrise when I'm on vacation. So just check it out for yourself. I think my video shows, pretty conclusively that the scientific explanation for day and night is wrong. The Earth is flat, stationary plane, and the sun circles above us. So if you're still watching, thanks, and have a great day.